Welcome everyone to Begin with Breath Tai Chi. My name is Dr. Adam Potts, the Tai Chi PT, and today is Tai Chi for energy and flow. All right, if you can hear me okay, please type in Team Live if you're here live. If you're on the replay, type in Team Replay. That way I can still see your name pop up and we can still connect. All right, also click the like button if you're getting benefit from this class each week. Remember, you can come to this class as many times as you like. All right, there's no limit. We have it every week, every Tuesday at 11 a.m. and on Facebook here, the post will be, the class will be posted for 7 days every week. All right, so you can watch it anytime. All right, let's see. We have two announcements. So if you were on our wait list for our in-person workshop, I just sent out the email this morning. So check your email if you want to come down to Asheville, North Carolina and hang out with us for about 3 days. Now, we only can allow 30 people. All right, so make sure to enroll right away if you want to come down. All right, I'll be sending out an email to everyone else next Tuesday. All right, so if you weren't on the wait list, there still may be a chance. I'll send it out if there's still spots open. All right, now, if we have enough people that are interested that didn't get in, please let me know. Send me an email, and if I get enough people, then I might have another workshop later on in the year, so that way you can still come down and connect in person. All right, we had one last October, and it was really awesome. We had just about 30 people there, so it was really just a nice way to connect with all the members that we hadn't really met in person at all. So it was so great to see you all. So, all right, let's see. Oh, also, if you're a new member to our community, then please click on the link above or below the video. In the video description, there's a link to our new member webinar, an introduction to Tai Chi. It's going to be this Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. All right, it's via Zoom, so you have to register in order to attend. But register even if you can't make it, and I'll send you the link to the replay. All right, let's see. If you can't find that for some reason, just type webinar in the comments, and I'll send you the link there. So, all right, I got one other thing for you. So we also have our level 1 teacher training starting this summer. All right, so it'll be starting June 25th. Will be the first live session. All right, it'll be about 16 weeks. All right, so we expanded it from last time because we got some feedback and we really fine-tuned it this year. So there's a little bit of a pre-training too, so you're gonna be so prepared for it. It's gonna be great. All right, so if you wanna get on that wait list so that you can be the first to know when we open enrollment and also to get a big discount, then click on the link either above or below the video in the video description, and you can register, or you can sign up for the wait list for free, and then I'll send you the email. I think I'm gonna be sending it out in the next few weeks. So make sure to get on the wait list if you're interested to get the big discount at least. So, all right, that link is above or below the video, but if you can't find it, then type teacher training in the comments and I'll drop the link for you there. So, all right, and so today we're gonna do a 15-minute Tai Chi flow to increase our energy, to really sense the energy and to really get into the flow. So that's really what this class is all about. So for those that don't know, there's really two main formats of Tai Chi. There's traditional Tai Chi where you memorize a sequence, then there's flow style Tai Chi, and that's what we mostly do here in the group. It's one of the best ways to learn Tai Chi so that you fall in love with it. You really learn the movements in your body, and then you can go on to learn the forms later when you already know the movements, and then so much better that way. So this is a great place to start, but also even if you're a seasoned practitioner, it's a great way to just continue and let go and really get out of your head into the body, which helps reduce stress big time. So, all right, so those are just some of the benefits you'll get, along with building strength, flexibility, and balance of the body and the mind. So with no further ado, find a place where you can do some mindful movement. You don't need a lot of space, just enough room where you can reach your arms out to the sides and enough to where you can take a step forward and take a step back. You can do this sitting in a chair if you like, but if you can stand, I do recommend that. We got our new spring decorations too. I like to have a seasonal theme here in the studio. All right, so as always, don't worry about getting these movements perfect. Just follow along the best you can. I'll be your mirror image. And then also you can have a seat at any time. You can continue to do the movements in a chair. You can just follow along with the upper body and you can still stay in the flow. All right, we'll begin with the feet together or as close as you can. The hands can come to the lower abdomen and just taking a few deep breaths in and out. As you breathe in, the belly expands. As you breathe out, the belly returns toward the spine. Abdominal breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Arriving in the body. Just letting go of all the worries, all the concerns from the day. Just coming into the here and now. And on the next inhale, you can hold the breath at the top just for a moment. And then let it out with a big sigh. Just letting out tension and stress. The hands can float down by the sides. As you breathe in, the arms float up. They circle in front as if you're gathering in energy right into the heart, and then send it down through the body towards the earth, sinking the chi. Breathing in, gather. Breathing out, directing down. Taking as many breaths as you need. Just keep on breathing. It's my only rule, is that you do breathe. All right, one more time, sink the chi, and then step one foot out to the side, either foot. The arms float up to about shoulder height, then the arms float down, the knees and hips soften. Breathing in like mist rising from the lake. Breathing out, floating down like a nice gentle rain. We call this opening the door, the start of the journey, the commencement. One more time, breathing in, breathing out. This time the arms float out to the sides like you're spreading your wings. The arms float down, the fingertips point up. Very gently turn towards one side, one hand spirals forward, the other spirals behind, making the tiger claws. Other side, gentle rotation, one hand comes forward, the other behind, nice gentle stretch. Breathing in. Breathing out, one more time, the tiger claw. This time the hands keep going all the way up overhead, fingertips pointing up. Then the hands spiral out and away from each other. We call this one silk reeling. Rising up, spiraling the energy throughout the body, upward spirals. Opening the shoulders, opening the chest, decompressing the spine, creating freedom of movement. One more time, upward spirals, silk reeling. And then we'll reverse direction. The hands float all the way up and over, the fingertips point down as we do our downward spirals. Fingertips, hands float out and away, all the way up and over, out and away. Breathing in, breathing out one more time, silk reeling, downward spirals. And then circle in front, hug the tree. Step one foot out a little bit wider. And then from here, the fingertips dip down towards the earth, softening the hips and knees. The hands come forward, all the way up and over, and then down the center line of the body as if you're holding a column of air. We call this digging in the garden, getting ready for the spring. One more time, just coming down as much as you can comfortably, all the way up. And then we'll reverse direction. The hands float up, drifting all the way out and down. Coming back up the center as we harvest from the garden, enjoying the fruits of our labor. One more time. And then from here, round out as if you're hugging a big tree. Step one foot in a little bit closer. And then from here, both arms drift over to the side and float down. And then drifting side to side, nice and easy, like tall grass in the breeze. Nice gentle sway. And then shift all your weight over to one side and then tap the heel right out in front. Bring it back in, shift the weight, other side, tap the heel. Like you're testing out the waters. This time tap the heel, the hand comes over the foot. Other side, tap the heel, the hand comes over the foot. All right, this time hand over the foot, other hand in front of the heart. Playing the pipa, the Chinese guitar. Other side, tap the heel, hands come right out in front. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, play the pipa. Then step in and hug the tree, step one foot out a little bit wider. And then from here, the palms face up as we gather the seeds. The hands come all the way down the center as you soften the hips and knees, and we'll plant the seeds into the earth. Coming back up, gathering some more seeds, coming down as we plant them into the earth. Just coming down as much as you can comfortably, once again, letting go of striving, letting go of perfection. Just being here is enough. All right, one more time, planting seeds. And then circle all the way around and hug the tree. Step one foot in a little bit closer. And then from here, the hands draw in towards the heart as you step in. Step right out to the corner as you push forwards in space. Draw the hands back in, and then push back out, pushing the mountain. And as always, take as many breaths as you need, just feeling the sensations, feeling all the sensations that arise in the body. How mindful can you be? One more time, the push. This time the hands float up. They circle up and over and then down in front of the body. And then scooping under as if you're gathering in energy. Gather in the breath. Let it wash through the body. The Tai Chi circling. Circling it around one more time. And then from here, step the front foot in, the hands come back in towards the heart. Shift the weight as you step in, and then step out to the other corner as you push the mountain. Nice and easy, nice and slow. No rush, nowhere to go. Can you be here now? Breathing in. Breathing out one more time, the push. This time the hands float all the way up and over, down in front of the body, scooping under, gathering in the energy, gather in the breath. Let it wash through the body, giving us healing and vitality. Tai Chi circling. One more time. And then from here, step the front foot in, hug the tree, bring it right to center, and soften. From here, the hands turn. One hand on top of the other. The bottom hand drops down. Toss away. The hand folds into the center and then press forward, right towards me. Repulsing the monkey. Other side, toss away. The hand folds in, press forward. Calming the monkey mind. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time. Repulsing the monkey. This time, both arms drift over to the side, they float down, and they brush out to the corner. And then circle around towards the hip, and then out to the other corner as you make a figure eight right in front of the body. Gentle rotation, polishing the table. It's like your hands are gliding on the surface of a nice, smooth table, making it shine. All right, one more time. This time the arms float down, the hands float up to shoulder height. Other side. Drifting all the way up nice and slow. And then this hand here scoops down and comes right out in front, just to about eye level, and down. Same side, just the arms at first. The elbow bends, the hand comes right out in front, the other hand by the hip, and down. All right, this time you can lift your leg if you like. Touching down as needed, the rooster stands on one leg. Touching down or lifting up, just meeting yourself where you're at. You can always go forward from there. It's okay to wobble, by the way. One more time on this side, the rooster stands on one leg. And then the arms drift over to the other side, floating up to shoulder height, taking your time. And then this hand scoops down and comes right out in front, the other hand by the hip. And then down. Once again, just the arms, no rush. Just taking your time, feeling the sensations, breathing. This time you can lift your leg if you like, touching down as needed, the elbow right over the thigh. Stepping down. Once again, you can keep your foot down or you can lift it up, just letting go of judgment the best you can. Instead, bringing curiosity to your experience. One more time, the rooster stands on one leg. And then circle all the way around and hug the tree right out in front. The arms open up wide, the hands float down, the backs of the hands face each other. They float up the midline of the body and drift out to the side, the fountain. Breathing in, rising up. Breathing out, letting go. So we learn to move like water, soft but powerful. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, the fountain. And then reverse direction with the arms, circle in front. This time the palms face each other, right in front of the heart. As you breathe in, the arms open slightly. As you breathe out, the hands come back towards each other. This time, breathe in, open a little bit more. Coming back in. And then this time, big open, big breath. Accordion breathing. We'll do another round, starting off small. And then a little bit bigger. And this time, big open. One more time, accordion breathing. Nice and small with the breath and the movement. Then a little bit bigger, big open. And then from here, the hands drop down. They brush right out to the sides, coming back up to shoulder height, and then back in front of the heart. Taking a nice deep breath in, and a deep breath out, cleansing the lungs. Just clearing out old, stuck energy that's no longer serving you, making room for the new. All right, one more time, cleansing the lungs. And then circle the arms all the way around and hug the tree. And then from here, the arms open up wide, the hands float down, the palms face up. The hands come forward as the hips go back, softening the hips and knees. Palms face away from each other. They open as you rise up, scooping under, back out in front. Two hands offering. Offering love and compassion. Offering kindness and forgiveness. And offering anything else you'd like to see in the world. Simply your presence. One more time, two hands offering. This time the palms face up, one hand on top of the other, right by the lower abdomen. And then this hand floats all the way up and over, down the center line of the body. Other side, breathe in as the hand floats up. Breathing out, centering. Calming the heart, calming the mind. One more time, centering. This time, both arms float all the way up and over, just as much as you can. The hands float down to the waist as you soften the hips and knees. Then circle the hands in front, as if you had a big ball in front of the body, scooping under, back up to the heart, and down. One more time, open the heart, rising up, softening down. This time making a diamond shape with the hands in front of the heart, and press out, sending out all your loving kindness to the world. May all beings be free from suffering. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they live with ease. Then turning your palms to face yourself, the hands come to the heart. May I be kind to myself. May I feel connected with all beings. May I love myself just as I am. Then the hands can float down to the lower abdomen. You can step your feet together or as close as you can. You can close your eyes or keep a soft gaze, letting your body rock and sway ever so gently, like bamboo in the wind. Just feeling the sensations in the body that arise. Feel the sensations of the breath. And then bring your attention into your heart, creating an inner smile, expressing gratitude to yourself for being here today. And then if your eyes were closed, you can slowly open them. The hands can come together in front of the heart, and we can finish with a bow. All right, thank you all so much for joining me for this Tai Chi Flow. All right, I'd love it if you really tuned into your body and then notice how you're feeling. Type in the chat or the comments how you're feeling right now. I'd love to hear about your experience. All right, and then stick around for a few more minutes because what we're gonna do next is a bonus lesson on how to sense the energy. All right, this is how you can really cultivate and feel all the sensations we normally tune out. It's a way we can work with the energy and actually use it for healing. All right, so, thanks for typing in the chat. Awesome, feeling peaceful, perfect. Peaceful, calm. All right. Could probably all use a little bit of that, right? So all right, so what I want to do now is a little exercise called sensing the energy or sensing the chi. All right, and so now just keep in mind, chi and energy has all different meanings. And so I like to think of it as our bioelectricity, all right, because that's something we can actually measure. So I'm also a physical therapist, so I have like a Western science mind. But as we all know, we can feel certain things that we can't necessarily measure, right? And so chi not only encompasses the bioelectricity, but in Chinese medicine, it also refers to the air we breathe. It refers to the sun giving us nourishment. We can't live without the sun, right? It refers to the food we eat, the water we drink. Pretty much anything that allows our body to function normally is chi. All right? And so when the chi gets stagnant or stuck, then the idea is that's when diseases and other things start to manifest. All right? So if we can keep the energy flowing, then we can live with more peace, with more ease in life, and probably be a lot healthier. All right, so what we'll do now is learn how to sense the energy. All right, so this is something that you can do and actually use it for healing. All right, and so I'll show you how. So we'll start off, you can either do this sitting or standing. If you are standing, just make sure your feet are maybe hip or shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent so you're not locked out. Make sure you're soft as you can, but tall, but then soften slightly so that you're alert but relaxed. And then begin to rub the hands together. All right, you can do this for 10 to 30 seconds, just enough to get the energy and blood flow to the hands. So the hands are a great place to sense the energy because we have so many nerve endings there. All right, so we'll do that for a little bit and then we'll do some fists. So really tighten the fist and then release. So open and close. All right, this is going to actually help direct the energy to your hands, but also it's great for building grip strength. All right, so grip strength is now known as one of the indicators of overall health. So we want to make sure we keep a nice strong grip as well. This is something you can do, and you can just go light though, especially if you have arthritis or something, then just go easy. But if it feels okay, you can do a nice tight fist and then release, and then we'll go back to rubbing the hands. So another 10 to 30 seconds. All right, so now we're gonna hold the hands slightly apart. So really close, but not quite touching. All right, so you already might start to feel the energy. All right, then we'll start to roll the ball as if you had a little ball of dough right between the hands. All right, so start to roll the ball, going one way, and then reversing direction. All right, then we can do another exercise called pulling taffy. So this is where we slightly draw the hands apart and bring them back in. So kind of like accordion breathing, where we open slightly and bring them back in. All right, now you can keep it small though. You can do it bigger, but I tend to lose the sensation if I go too big. So maybe just try different lengths and see which one you can feel the most. But usually keeping it small is a good way to do it. All right, and we'll go back to rolling the ball again. So that one I tend to feel it the most, rolling the ball. So I do that one a lot. And then reversing. And so once you get a good sense of the energy and all these sensations in your hands, we can use this energy for healing. So find an area of the body that's not at ease, or maybe discomfort, or even pain. So for instance, I can do my neck. So I'll place my hands on my neck and just have the intention for healing to go to that area. All right, you can do it to your neck, your shoulders, almost giving yourself a little hug. That one's nice. Or maybe your lower back, or your knees, or anywhere else that feels where you have some issues maybe with your body. And if you don't have any issues, then please let me know who you are, because I want to know your secret. But if you don't have any physical issues, we all could probably use some emotional healing. So in that case, you can place your hands on your heart and just sending loving kindness and self-compassion to yourself. So this is something that's very powerful, because the more we can heal ourselves, then we can actually help others even better. So it's not selfish at all. We're increasing our container so that we can actually help other people as well. So we need to heal ourselves. It all starts with ourselves though. All right, and it also sets a good example for others. That's one of the best ways to lead, is by example. So as Gandhi said, be the change you wish to see in the world, right? All right, and then if you like, you can even send the energy out to someone else that needs it. So back to our opening the heart hands, our diamond hands, sending it out to someone you love, or maybe someone that you barely know. Sending love out to all beings. Just feeling connected. And then when you're ready, you can just let the arms float down. And once again, notice how you feel. Taking time to really tune into the body can really help with our body awareness. It can help us really sense this energy, which is very motivating, and can help encourage us and keep us practicing, because that's how we'll get the benefits. So most of us want to reduce stress, improve our strength, flexibility, and balance, but it doesn't happen unless we actually do it. So these little exercises hopefully will help keep you motivated so that you continue, because Tai Chi has a cumulative effect. The more you do it, the better and the more effortless it becomes. All right, so thank you all for practicing with me today. Oh, I do have a poem I wanted to share with you too, to finish off the day. All right, this poem is from Dana Falls, one of my favorite poets. And this is called Breath of Life, one of my favorites here. I breathe in all that is, awareness expanding to take everything in, as if my heart beats the world into being. From the unnamed vastness beneath the mind, I breathe my way to wholeness and healing. Inhalation, exhalation. Each breath a yes and a letting go. A journey and a coming home. All right, so thank you all so much. I hope you enjoyed today's session. Let me know how it went for you in the chat. All right, if you had any questions too, I'll be going through all the comments over the next few days. All right, and then also remember, if you are new to our community, then please register for our new member webinar. It's this Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. It's via Zoom, so you have to register to come. And register even if you can't make it. I'll send you the link to the replay. All right, also, if you are interested in sharing this practice with others, then you can get on our wait list for our next Tai Chi Teacher Training Level 1, which starts June 25th this year. So that is going to be a 16-week course where you're going to get one-on-one mentoring. We'll have group sessions, practice teaching, lots of flow, lots of Tai Chi, and then lots of mindfulness as well. All right, so once again, the links are right above or below the video, either in the video description. All right, and so if you can't find the link to the webinar, just type in webinar in the chat or in the comments. And then if you can't find the teacher training one, then just type teacher training and we'll drop you the link there. All right, well, thank you all so much. I really appreciate your time, your presence, and your energy. And until we meet again, I wish you peace, happiness, and harmony. Thank you.